Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Walker Venrick with Sharp Sports Network, bringing you my top 3 plays for this February 6th 5-game NBA slate. This is going to be a pretty awesome slate. We do have quite a few studs in the slate. We got a lot of guys in this 10K plus range here. And I'm going to talk about my top 3 plays for you guys, as always, and then I'm also going to jump over to Monkey Knife Fight, show you my favorite play over there for the day. These videos have been on an absolute roll lately. We've been steamrolling. Yesterday was our first 2 out of 3 day. D'Angelo Russell fell short after a really good first half. And he actually just ended up getting traded, too, to the Timberwolves. That was news that just came out recently. Pretty insane there. But we're going to jump right into this one. If you have not already, please do leave a like on this video. We greatly appreciate your support, as always. And if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, please leave them in the comment section below. We're happy to give y'all advice when we can. Now, jumping into this one, I do want to mention the very first play is something that we're going to be riding a trade that just happened recently. In case any of y'all have not heard, the Rockets did trade Clint Capella to the Atlanta Hawks. Now, we're going to be talking about Anthony Davis here for a second, and I think this is going to become kind of a trend for us. Anthony Davis has a 29% usage rate on the year, and he's in a great pace-up spot here. The Rockets are the second fastest team in the league. But like I just mentioned, they did just trade Clint Capella to the Hawks. This is going to be a very, very common thing, I think, moving forward, playing big men against this Rockets team. They are starting P.J. Tucker, who is 6'5" at center. He is shorter than, like, LeBron James. I mean, it's unbelievable to just think about the size difference and the size advantage Anthony Davis should have there. Obviously, JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, they're going to have the same advantage, but Anthony Davis, being the superstar that he is at a sub 10K price tag in a matchup like this, that is the highest total on the slate currently at 236.5 after opening at 234 points. It makes way too much sense, and we get way too high of a ceiling and a safe floor from Anthony Davis at just 9.7K to ignore. I absolutely love him, and unless PJ Tucker takes some human growth hormones, some HGH or something soon, like I said, we're going to be playing centers and bigs against this team a ton moving forward. It's such a fast-paced team, so it's a pace-up spot for everybody that's playing them, and any big against PJ Tucker at 6'5" just makes way too much sense. I think a mini stack with like 2 to 3 of the stars from this game is a very, very interesting approach to tournaments tonight, but I will leave you with that. Let's jump over to Monkey Knife Fight to talk about my favorite play of the day over here. We will keep this pretty quick. I love the over on Hassan Whiteside and DeMar DeRozan today. DeMar DeRozan at 36.5 is just too low. I feel like that's pretty much a free square. I love the over on that. Hassan Whiteside's a little bit closer, but I do like the over against the Spurs, against LaMarcus Aldridge and Jacob Poeltl's defense down low inside, and maybe even some Trey Lyles. But regardless, I like the over on both of them a ton. If you have not, when you do sign up on Monkey Knife Fight, you will get a 100% match on your first deposit up to $50 if you use code SSN. It is a great deal. We do love playing on this site. It's been a lot of fun. We're slumping on the videos a little bit. I think we're over our last 2 or 3. We're going to try to get back on track with this one today, though, and hopefully we can get the W with this little 2-man here and get that 3x our money. But jumping over to our second play over here on FanDuel, we have Zach Lavine for the Chicago Bulls. He has a 31% usage rate on the year and averages just under 1.2 fantasy points per minute. The Pelicans allow the second most fantasy points per game to opposing shooting guards in the NBA right now, and Zach Lavine should thrive in this pace-up spot. The Pelicans have jumped in the rankings recently. They are currently the 3rd fastest team in the league after riding that 8 through 6 sort of spot all year long. Now they're all the way up to number 3, which is pretty insane. So it's a really, really big pace-up spot, and it's pretty safe to assume that Zach Lavine should play around 35-plus minutes tonight. This game has a 4.5-point spread, which is it's obviously projected to stay pretty competitive. The Pelicans are favorites currently. I really don't see him playing less than 35 minutes tonight. And let's say he plays 35. If he averages right under 1.2 fantasy points per minute and his efficiency can kind of pick up from that 1.2 because it's a pace-up spot, because of the weakness the Pelicans have against the opposing 2, I think this 8.3K and 8.4K on DraftKings, I think these price tags should be absolutely crushed. I love Zach Lavine in all formats tonight. Jumping over to my last play, though, on DraftKings, we're going to talk about one more stud. We have Russell Westbrook. Probably somebody you did not think was coming. He has a 34% usage rate on the year, and he's questionable going into this game tonight. I think he's going to end up playing, but regardless, he is questionable. He could miss this game, so keep an eye on that before you lock him into your lineups. The Lakers allow more rebounds to opposing point guards than any team in the league. Russell Westbrook, he likes to get down, get dirty in the paint, get those rebounds. He's a very aggressive player. He's a good inside player. He's not much of a shooter. I think we all kind of know that right now. I love the fact that he's riding this questionable tag, though. His ownership should just be absolutely abysmal tonight. If he does miss, I expect people to kind of flock to James Harden, of course, but I'm going to assume that he plays tonight, and if he does, I like him a ton. This could be a really, really sneaky triple-double spot. Like I said, the Lakers have been allowing all these rebounds to opposing point guards, but more importantly, without Clint Capella down low to get these boards for this Rockets team, I think they're really going to try to put Russell Westbrook in a better position for offensive boards and for defensive boards. I think he's going to have to be much more aggressive in the paint to get some more rebounds for this team because they should be lacking a ton in the rebound department moving forward without Clint Capella. The spread on this game is 7.5 points right now in the Lakers' favor. He's going to have to try to help out James Harden and scoring those true points and keeping the Rockets team in this game and keeping it competitive. But like I said when I talked about Anthony Davis, this is the highest total game on the slate, and I think that Russell Westbrook, I would limit him to just your tournament lineups, your GPP lineups. I wouldn't play him in cash games, but I absolutely love him tonight, and he should be able to give you a ton of edge over the field, assuming that he does go as low owned as I think. I hope that this questionable tag stays here all day long. We don't get news until right before lock. That way people are freaking out and pretty much nobody pivots to him or anything like that. His ownership is going to be very, very low, and I love him as a really, really strong GPP play. But that is all I have for you guys, though. I hope you did enjoy this video today. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. I will be live streaming on Twitch right around 4:30, 5 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you come out to that. Get your questions answered there. It's a lot easier than just commenting on the video, so it's always nice to come out to the stream, say hi, say what's up, and get involved in the chat. So I hope to see some of you guys out there, and I will see you guys in the stream later or in tomorrow's video. But thank you guys very much again for coming out, and good luck on this slate tonight.